Welcome back to Ozarks Live. So we were saying today is apparently National Bourbon Day.
Okay.
It's also National Cucumber Day.
Okay.
Which, you know, I don't know who makes these rules, but apparently that is what it is today. So I thought it would be fun to put you and I to a test. You're a foodist.
Okay, yeah.
And I am an amateur professional, like to have a sip. So I thought we would just try to make a drink.
You're the station's Tom Cruise.
I am. There,
Yeah,
thank you.
cocktail.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, so basically, guys, what you're gonna need for this, and I just found this on Google, so you know, you could too. We're making a refreshing bourbon cucumber cocktail. So you need bourbon of any kind. They were specific, but I think you just need bourbon that, you know, fits your fancy. We got honey syrup, 3 pieces of cucumber, 1 wedge of lemon, and a splash of club soda and ice. And I decided not to do the club soda. I did this like lemon sparkling water just because I thought it would be a little, you know, a little fancy, because we're kind of fancy.
We are very fancy.
We're extremely fancy people.
We put cucumber in our bourbon.
We put cucumber in our bourbon the way God intended.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have one for you.
Okay.
Now listen, any mixologist watching, maybe turn the channel. Actually don't, but close your eyes for this segment because we're not gonna do this correctly.
I'm going to mess this up.
Oh, same. I think that's actually just part of the fun at this point. Okay, so they want us to muddle in a mixing glass, which I'm using this.
Okay.
We're gonna do cucumber, lemon, and then honey. So I've already chopped up some of the cucumbers, so I'm just gonna like, you know, grab a few.
Handful of it?
Yeah, you know, just put them in there.
However much cucumber you enjoy.
You know, here's the thing. I love cucumber, and what I usually do with my cucumber is I will put lemon pepper seasoning on it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll like shake it up, and it's really good. Okay, we'll put that in there, that in there, and then honey. So we're just gonna, you go for it. I don't. Listen, there are instructions of how much you're supposed to do, but we're eyeballing it.
Eyeballing everything.
Because I just think that's better, you know? Okay,
You
so.
stop when your ancestors tell you to stop.
Exactly. See, you get it. You understand. Okay, so then we're gonna muddle it. So I have this random stick that I found in the Ozarks Live kitchen graveyard where all our guests where all our guests just leave random stuff and we're like, this is ours now. So that is quite literally, that's what we're doing.
Should I use the cucumber to muddle?
I don't know if, here's the thing. This feels really muddled. You can now use the very fancy stick. Why are we who decided to take a tight shot of us muddling with a stick I found? Guys, come on. Okay. Jake's like, we've got to see the action. Do we need to see it? Okay, so the next we're gonna add the bourbon, which again, I found this.
Half bottle?
Well, because, you know, we make a lot of cocktails, and then we have the stuff left over, so we just save it for the next time. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add that. Here you go. Do you have a bourbon preference?
I don't.
Okay, cool, same, I don't either. I'll let you pour that.
All right.
Very fancy. Okay, now they want us to, and this really says it, vigorously stir with a bar spoon. Now,
you're gonna use the muddle?
I don't have a bar spoon, so you're gonna use the muddle. Yep, you use the muddle, I'm gonna use the knife. Again, this is for the amateurs at home who are not bartenders.
Yeah.
You can just do it this way. Okay, now, we add ice. We add some ice. Billy, listen, this is off the rails already. I shouldn't have even decided to have us do this today because it was not a smart plan, but I just committed to it. And so, also that might work, that might not.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, that feels good, that feels good. Okay, now we're gonna put some ice in our cups. Maybe, yeah, we're just gonna do 2 cubes.
All right.
3's a little aggressive, you know. Okay. So now I guess we just like, no, I got it, we're good. Billy's like, what did I sign up for today? And to tell you the truth, I don't know. You're supposed to strain it. I'm just gonna like awkwardly pour this and use the knife as a strainer. You have a strainer, I don't. There we go. And then all we're gonna do is top it with this random seltzer that I found at the store. Shout out.
Random seltzer.
Random seltzers for the win. There you go. And then if we just want to like look cute, we'll just, there you go.
A little garnish. Just throw it on there.
Just throw it on there. All right, cheers. If this is awful, just pretend for TV that it was so good.
We'll find out.
You know?
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't think we should ever make it again.
It's very lemony. I'm drinking pine sol.
Well, great. So if you would like to drink pine sol as well, you can use this recipe, but maybe if you do it correctly, unlike us, it'll taste better.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for entertaining me on this.
I do what I can.
All right, well, coming up next, we're headed to the historic downtown Ozark Square for a little shopping.
Ozarks Live, I'll be right back.